Hi, Eagles fans. Welcome to episode number 2 of our Philadelphia Eagles fan page. I have Kai with me today.
Hello.
And he's going to be our host. Are you pumped up about this weekend?
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
So I have a few questions for you, but before we get on to the questions, we
Okay.
have a guest star.
What? Wow, this is a wonderful surprise.
Come over here, don't be shy. Hi.
This is Colin Lewis. What's up, dude?
Hi.
Hi. So are you excited about this weekend's game? Are you going to be watching?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I understand that you have some good ideas for maybe meal options for, the game. Like, what are your favorite things to eat while you're watching your Eagles?
Well, I have like burritos, tacos, or like a nachos, something like that.
Nice. That's a good selection. That's awesome. So what do you think? Do you think the Eagles are going to win?
I don't even know.
You don't know? What's your guess? So, like, your choices are they win or they lose? Because I feel like you, for some reason, I feel like you have this power about you. You have this ability to predict the future. So if you tell us the Eagles are going to win, then I'll feel really sure that it's going to happen. Are they going to win or are they going to lose, my soothsayer? They're going to win. They're going to win.
They're probably gonna lose.
Oh, no. Okay, so you heard it first. Colin is predicting a loss, and we're going to actually see how he does throughout the season with his predictions. Hey, I don't think they're going to lose. I'm actually predicting a win, and I think what I'm thinking in my head, I'm thinking about a 14-10 victory. What about you, Kai? What do you think?
I think that the Eagles, Carson Wentz needs some warming up, so they're not going to get the highest score, but they're going to get pretty high. I'd say around like 21 for the Eagles. And the Browns, it's going to be hard to pass rush their offense because Carson Wentz is actually pretty good under pressure sometimes, so I think it'll be like Eagles 21 and Browns 14.
Wow.
Pretty
Okay.
tough game.
All right. Well, we'll see how that goes. We'll come back and look into it. Now, what about you, Colin? Now, you're the Debbie Downer of the group today. So, what do you think the score is going to be? How many points are the Eagles going to put up this weekend?
Probably 21.
21. Okay. And then so now the Browns, they have to have higher than 21. What do you think their score is going to be?
Somewhere in the 30.
Wow. So 21-30. So let's see what happens. I'm excited to watch the whole thing. I mean, honestly, at this point, I'm not really worried about the wins and losses. I just want to see, slow, steady progress as we go through the season. We're all super excited about Carson Wentz, though. Super excited. Can't wait. Pumped up. First game of the season. I think we may take Colin's advice. We may hook up with a little bit of a nacho platter. I mean, I'm thinking the more cheese, the better. That's what we want to do. We want to pile on the cheese this weekend. It's going to be a cheesy place. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I hear you. All right, guys. So, peace out, everybody. We just wanted to check in, give you our predictions.
And also, question time.
We have some questions. Okay, we have, fan questions. Okay, Kai, go ahead. Shoot.
Okay, so how do you feel about Paul Turner getting released?
Well, the thing that's nice about him being released is he came back on the practice squad. I was really upset when he got released. But I think that, in reality, this new guy, Treggs, that they picked up, I think they're looking for a burner. They're trying to find like another Deshaun Jackson. The guy, Treggs, that they picked up is I think he's a 4.37 40 time that he ran. And that's compared to Deshaun Jackson at 4.35. So in reality, they're not that much different in terms of speed. So, hey, if he can do the job, that's great. I love Turner a lot, and I do think, here's my prediction, that by the middle of the season, Paul Turner will be an active roster entry on this team, and he will have some contribution, definitely some contribution this year. And mostly I'm saying that because I think there may be an injury, and unfortunately, and I think that he will fill that role.
Another question. Today's all about trade, so another question about like a trade with our safety Eric Rowe. Possible trade.
Well, Eric Rowe, as we know, has been traded to the Patriots. And, originally the trade was involving a 4th round pick plus their offensive lineman Klein. However, we later in the day found out that trade never really happened, and really all we got was a 4th-round pick. I was upset at first because he is a 2nd-round pick from last year, but in reality, I think next year he was going to be a bubble player. So we may have actually lost him without any compensation. They may have just released him. So he was 5th or 6th on the depth chart. I think we'll be okay. They really like Jalen Mills a lot, and I think it was because of Jalen Mills that we were able to trade Rowe for that pick. So I'm not upset about it. I don't like trading with the Patriots because I feel that the Patriots are unfortunately pretty savvy, and they're not going to give you too much value in a trade. They're not going to lose in a trade, in other words.
Okay, my final trade question. What about Bradford? This
Oh
is
my
probably
gosh!
The easiest
I mean,
one,
can
the
I
best.
tell you,
So,
it's almost like Santa came to my house and dropped off the presents a little early, and I get to open my Christmas presents several months before I thought I was going to. This is incredible. I mean, to me, I couldn't have asked for a better scenario. Carson Wentz gets to start from game 1, which is what I've been wanting from the get-go. I did post a tweet on Breakfast on Broad that got aired, and my question was, compare and contrast quarterbacks that have started their rookie season, and the success that they have compared to other quarterbacks that have sat. And they did a great job. They went several years back, 5 or 6 years back, all the quarterbacks that have been drafted. And, you're looking at your Russell Wilsons, your Andrew Lucks, Ben Roethlisberger, Joe Flacco. It goes on. And these are guys that started their rookie year, and they excelled. Some of them even went to the playoffs. So, again, excited about the Bradford trade. I feel like what we did was we went into a time machine. We didn't have to waste the first 6 months or so of our lives. We're able to start our lives now, have our quarterback gain chemistry from the get-go with the young wide receivers, and so that whatever happens this year, he's going to be that much better next year coming into the year.
okay, this is our final question. Okay, so which which group of Browns players are you going to be watching, looking at them because they like a threat, sort of?
Yeah, that's a good question. RG3 is going to be the one guy that I'm a little nervous about because I feel like he is a good talent. I think they did not use him properly in Washington. I mean, his first year, he had a phenomenal year. I think that may be the RG3 we see, and so I would worry about containing him in the pocket. Try to confuse him a bit. Definitely blitz him because I think if you hit him hard enough, he's gonna falter a little bit. The other guy, surprisingly, is Hayden on the other end because I actually think DGB matches up pretty well with Joe Hayden. I know looking at tape before, Hayden versus DGB when he was with Tennessee, DGB just ate him up. So I would love to see some of those fade passes that Carson Wentz loves to do. Throw that ball high, sky high over Hayden's head, and I think DGB has an opportunity to have a really good game. So, again, on both sides, RG3, just that component with regard to how does Hugh Jackson use him. Does he use him properly? And if he does, I'm telling you, he's going to be a threat.
Okay, that's going to end the episode. Now, before we actually get off the air.
We gotta do the Eagles fight song, don't we? Or no, we do the Eagles chant. Ready? Colin, can you do it?
No.
Okay, that's great. 1, 2, 3. E
A-G-L-E-S
Eagles!
Remember to comment on what you want us to do next video.
Okay, good.